Switch this real quick. We'll default that. Turn that off. All right, so we can do a title real quick. This is the, well, we'll just call it the Twitch. Stick with Twitch title, simple enough. Okay. Heavy. Do you guys want to go heavyweight or you want to go junior heavyweights? Now juniors, obviously, we're gonna get the Rey Mysterios. I think Jeff Hardy qualify for that. Um, Super crazy. You know, Darby Allin, smaller wrestlers, or we can go heavyweight. Anybody can compete for that. Y'all let me know which one you want to see. I'll just go with whatever one we see in the chat first. Heavyweight. Okay. All right, Juan. Participants, single. Okay, so we can do a single. This could be a singles title, tag title, 6-man. So we could do trios or we could do 8-man teams. Again, y'all let me know. I'll just go with whatever y'all want to see. Ricky Starks, yeah, we could definitely get him in there for a title match. If he can't compete for this title, then we'll get him in there for another title. Singles title, okay, cool. Match rules. All right, so let me try to give y'all a rundown of this. Normal match is what we've been seeing for the most part. Just straight up pinfalls. You could do over the top rope, all that. That's what we've been watching. You can go cage match. So this title can only be defended in this type of match. Cage match, that'll be what we saw with Roman and Jey Uso. With escape rules, submission rules, pinfall rules. Barbed wire death match, I believe, is the match where they're going to be enclosed within the ring where the ropes are barbed wire and they get thrown into it. It'll explode. I believe there's explosions rigged on the outside of the ring where after a certain time limit, the entire ring will blow up, and that'll affect the competitors in that. Landmine deathmatch, I believe, is where the barbed wire's outside of the ring and they can get thrown out. There's more weapons in that. If they land on the barbed wire, then they'll get blown up and start bleeding, whatever. So that's landmine death matches. These three right here, I believe S1 rules is boxing style. Gruesome fighting, I believe, is MMA. And then SWA rules, I think, is a combination of kickboxing and wrestling. So some of my personal favorites are like the landmine deathmatch. Really, any of these four. I do like the gruesome fighting, but that's all strikes. And the problem is that with a lot of the wrestlers, if they have more grapples in their movesets, then they just kind of go into like a hugging kind of thing instead of fighting. So I'm not too crazy about that. S1 rules, that's boxing, so they're kind of the same thing. Gruesome fighting is cool, you know, for MMA style. I like that. So we could do that if y'all want, but I know Juan wants to go hardcore, so landmine deathmatch or barbed wire deathmatch might be the way to go. So y'all let me know. Do you want to see barbed wire or landmine? And I'll go with whichever one you want to do first. We might go ahead and put Ricky Starks in there for a title match at Jeff's request, but y'all just let me know. Meanwhile, Turbo. Turbo, what makes you think that if you and I step inside Hell in a Cell, you're going to win? That's not going to happen. We'll talk about it later, Turbo. So these are the options we have. There's 10 different kind of belt styles we have. All right, so Juan's saying he wants landmine and Jeff wants barbed wire. All right, so y'all let me. Okay. Oh, because you're you, Turbo, so you would win that. So you think you would win because you're you. Got you. That's not gonna happen, by the way. Y'all let me know which style of belt y'all want to use here. We have some like this. That's the big gold style. This is more of the Smoking Skull style strap. This is like the NWA title right here. Actually, I think that's this one. Landmine is fine. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, then we'll go landmine. And we'll have other titles for barbed wire, probably other match types too at some point. So, you know, we'll definitely get into everything. This strap is more just like a straight along the plates instead of having like the curvature. This one I think is more AWA style. You know, so there's different ones we can go with. So y'all let me know which one you want me to use. Or if it doesn't matter, because it's going to be hard to kind of determine which is which. That big gold belt design? Say less. Alright, we can go any color here. Now, usually I go black. You know, I've done a few that are like a red like this, or like a maroon, kind of like that old looking leather for the belts. We can go all black like you see most companies. For a Twitch title, if we don't go for like purple plates, I'd probably go for like a purple strap. So y'all let me know what you think about that too. We can go for like a faded kind of realistic look, or we can go like a super hard like set purple or whatever. But if you want another color, let me know. I'm letting y'all fully customize this championship since we're here. Purple belt, cool, cool. All right, so do you want to go, Juan? You want to go like this intense purple, or do you want to go for something that's more of like a dark, more realistic kind of deal? Purple straps, okay, okay. I mean, I'm cool with something like this, but if y'all want something that's like a little harder of a color, like a solid RGB tone kind of deal, I'm down for that. So whichever one y'all want, and then we'll get into doing the plate, and then after that, we can start doing the matches. Try to match with the Twitch color. Okay, I think the Twitch color is something a little more like... somewhere around here. There's a little bit of like a tint, like a pink tint to it, but it's not as much blue in that one. So let me see, something along these lines. Okay. All right, so we'll go for this, and I can always edit this later anyway. So if we're not 100% there, we'll adjust. All right, and then for the last bit, we need to pick the plate. So obviously we have the big old belt plate that matches the strap, but we also have the smoking skull, the NWA title. 4 ads is crazy, Juan. 4 ads that's insane. We have the WWF one that we've been using. This one, I can't exactly pinpoint which belt this is, but this is one of them. I think they've got some customized, like their own special ones in here. This is the AWA title, I believe. This just looks like a penny. I like the chains on these at least. So we'll wait for Juan to get back from 4 ads, which is mind-blowing. But when he gets back from his ads, we'll vote on which one we're going to use. Meantime, if Jeff, you want to pick one out, or if Turbo, you want to pick one out. AW design. They don't really have one close to the AW one. This is probably the closest to AEW. But outside of that, no. This is about the extent of it right here. I think this game came out maybe the year that AEW launched, or maybe the year before, so they don't have a lot of modern things in here. You kind of have to self-update it, but with the belts, you really can't update it like this. Jeff, you like this one that we're going with, or do you want to switch it to something like the one like this? Do a Dead Man Walking theme with the colors. Now, see, Turbo, here's why that's wild, because we're going with the purple strap. So Dead Man Walking, I'm thinking, is like the black, the red, the white. You know, we could do a white, red, or a black plate. That's possible. But I don't know. I mean, I'm letting y'all do it, so y'all let me know what you think. You want to go for that, for the color? I mean, we can go red. We can go... This is what a red would look like. That's not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We can go for like a white and go for like a silver. Black plate is kind of crazy. To do like... to do it like this is wild. But it's got to be something that goes with the purple. Black plate? I'm down. Look, alright, so if y'all want to do it like this, if y'all like this for the title, let me know and we'll finalize it and then we can put it on the line. Black plate, yep, okay. Alright, I'm cool with this. Awesome. Alright, cool. So I'll save that. New save. Awesome. Alright, so let's get this belt defended. See, a 736. I would go for a tournament to determine the first champion. But see, it's kind of... Yeah, see, I can't even do like a battle royal with the landmine. We'll do a tournament for the belt another day, but we'll determine a champion now. So Twitch title, not easy to say. Twitch title, ring. What would be a good ring for this? I'll let y'all pick if you want, or if not, I can just pick whatever. Have John Cena go after the title. Okay, if y'all want to do the first match is John Cena and Ricky Starks, I'm cool with that. Let's pick an arena now. Is there anyone that you guys want to particularly see? Or we can just pick anything here. Again, we have Deadlock, DPW. We have a couple AEW arenas, a couple WWF, Royal Rumble 2010. I believe we have 2 Royal Rumble arenas. Raw, okay. Raw, we can go. Let's just go Modern Raw since Raw is about to start here in about 20 minutes. Let's go Modern Raw. Your referee. Let's go with the anonymous referee, just for no reason. Alright, let's see. Weapons, we have that maxed out. 125 speed, that's what we've been on. Critical. Let's put that on normal just to see what we can get. Return. Okay, so Twitch title is going to be on the line. In one corner, we're going to have Ricky Starks, who I'm, again, 95% sure is in this game. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Team Taz, yes sir, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks. He's hardcore. Let's put him in. Why to say it like that? He's hard. You're hardcore. Ricky Starks in the gold gear, and Ricky Starks is going head to head with the franchise player. Now, my question to y'all: I have a modern day John Cena, and we have the Ruthless Aggression John Cena. Which John Cena do y'all want to see? Y'all let me know and we'll get this match kicked off. Ricky the Future. Look, man, Ricky Starks is doing some great things right now, man. I thought for the last few years, especially since he was FTW champion, I thought he's been doing some great things. I'd love to see him keep rising up the ladder in AEW. Modern day? Okay. You do modern day, we got the green gear, blue gear, this one with the haircut and these shorts. And he's in the t-shirt in this one. Let's just go with the green gear. Yeah, but Ricky Starks is doing great stuff. I'd love to see where he goes in the next few years. I think he's only going to the top, man. Barring any kind of injury, I think he's set for a prime run. All right, so let me switch out of that, and then we're gonna go. I'll just turn on the AEW, which is see what it looks like. Alright, so there you go. So you see the ring is surrounded. So we have barbed wire on every side. We have barbed wire on the outside. If they get whipped out of the ring, they're landing on those barbed wire boards, and they're going to start bleeding from that. Kendo stick in the ring, chair in the ring, light tube in the ring. There goes Ricky Starks, already busted open. Took him no time. Ricky Starks going right back at it with John Cena. Trying to drag him into the center of the ring. I mean, really, this is anybody's match. You know what? If it's at the Raw Arena, I should probably switch it to the WWE gimmick like that. But, it's all semantics at this point. It really doesn't matter. Ricky Starks, ever since he got busted open, I will say he's taking control of this match. He's got him up. AA right there. AA right there. Ricky Starks is busted open. Is this the end? Anonymous referee only gets to the 2 count. John Cena cannot get the 3 off of 1 AA. But now they're throwing hands. Let's see. Who's going to come out on top? Ricky Starks lays out John Cena with that chop. Big elbow drop to the neck. Takes him over with a little AA. I'll run a poll. Let me see if it switches off again. It didn't. All right, let me see. First. Probably help if I could type. First Twitch champion. You guys let me know if you think Ricky Starks is going to win this match or if John Cena is going to be winning this match. Got a minute to vote on it. Feel free to use those channel points if you want to submit any additional votes. But right now, me personally, I'm thinking Cena's going to take the belt. I mean, it's first of all, it's John Cena. Second of all, Ricky Starks is busted open. Starks hasn't been able to really utilize any of the advantages he has here with the light tubes, the chair. Might hit a spear here. Oh no, he just shoulder tackled him. Five knuckle shuffle right here is crazy. To a bleeding Ricky Starks on top of the light tube, but not through the light tube. Ricky Starks though, Cena avoids it. He almost got pile driven into the light tube. Is crazy. Another five knuckle shuffle right next to the chair. Rochambeau though out of Starks. Rochambeau might be it. Cena didn't even. Oh my gosh! And back into the barbed wire. That's insane. That's insane. So right now y'all are favoring John Cena. So y'all think John Cena is going to become champion? I can't argue with you. John Cena has been tearing Ricky to shreds. Ricky's still in the fight, but Cena's been tearing Ricky to shreds. Can he do it again though? Rochambeau. Cena gets up immediately. That's insane. And he threw Ricky back out in the barbed wire. This is what I'm saying. With something like this, I mean, and we'll be seeing this a lot more if we do an ECW tournament, GCW tournament, whatever, hardcore, you know, stars, whatever. We're going to see a lot of more matches like this. This is the kind of thing that's tough because Ricky Starks is getting mutilated. But you see right here, Rochambeau again. Is this it? Cena kicks out again, but at least he didn't get straight up from that one. Famous to John Cena. No, he can't get to the top rope. Shoulder tackle out of Cena. He's going for the protoplex. No, just a teardrop suplex. Ricky Starks is trying to stay in this fight. Another Rochambeau. Rochambeau in the chair this time. 2.9. Yeah, look, Ricky Starks is doing everything he can. The Twitch Championship is on the line right here. Created by chat. Big shoulder tackle. John Cena might be the first Twitch champion, but Ricky Starks is doing everything in his power to make sure he is not. Launched in the air on that backdrop. Ricky Starks is bleeding out here. Thrown to the outside 3 times at least. And he's still muscling him up. Neither of these men can find the formula to beat the other. I know, Jeff, this is 100% Super Cena right here. No matter how many times Ricky Starks hit that finisher. Ricky Starks is trying, though. I honestly do feel like if anybody can withstand the offense of Cena here, it's Ricky Starks. Even as brutalized as he is right here. He finally got him out to the outside. Cena's bleeding. Cena's on the barbed wire. Exploded on him. Ricky Starks, if he can get a spear, if he can get that Rochambeau, he might be able to do it. 15 minutes to go until the end of the stream. Can Ricky Starks win the championship? Really working the arm there. Teardrop suplex. Both men now are busted open, but Cena, once again, AA. That might be all she wrote. Ricky Starks kicking out at 2. That's impressive. That's impressive right there. Oh, no. Now, see, that's tough. I don't know that Ricky Starks can outlast that. You know, multiple AAs, bleeding, baseball bat. They're going to trade right here, though. Starks, Cena. Starks. Big drop kick right there. Cena with a huge clothesline. And look at that Cena. You can see Cena is tired right there. He's whipping him off the rope. What is this? Running DDT right there. If one of these men could, I feel like if you utilize that glass light tube right there, one of these men can do it. But Cena might have it right here. Oh, you know, Cena does have it right there. Critical. Ricky Starks is out like a light. Ricky Starks is out like a light, and our first Twitch champion of these streams. Sure to be defended at another time. Whether it's a tournament, whether it's mixing it up one more time in another matchup, one-on-one with someone, John Cena is your first Twitch champion right there. Hell of a win. Look, you got to give it to him. You got to give him his credit right there. Ricky Starks put up a fight. John Cena put up a fight. I didn't know. About halfway through that, I wasn't sure. I was not sure who's gonna win that. But that was a dogfight all the way. Gotta give him credit on that one. So this is a, what would we even call that? Alright, Turbo's trying to flex. Can't see me. That's insane. To switch off the game is insane.